it's a very, very busy Wrestlemania weekend, especially for Rhea Ripley.
Yes.
What's the haps, Rhea Ripley?
Oh, a bit of everything, bit of media, bit of gym time, bit of SmackDown.
Yeah, there'll be some wrestling in there somewhere, right?
Everything.
Everything happening all at once. This has got to be such a polar opposite, thinking back to your first WrestleMania.
Yes.
And, being in that ring. What was that like? I've been curious about that for a long time, to, have this moment being built up, coming from NXT and everything, and then it's like, hey, this thing, it's going to get a lot harder now because there's not going to be an audience.
Man, it was heartbreaking. I remember going to the stadium and walking around and getting so excited over it. And then, I'm not even joking, the next day, I started hearing that WrestleMania might get cancelled, so I was messaging people, and I was like, it's not getting cancelled, is it? I just went to the stadium yesterday. Please tell me it's still going. And then it was 2 days later, they're like, yeah, we're moving it to the Performance Center. And then my heart sank, because I really wanted to have that WrestleMania moment. And
Right.
It was still cool. I'm not taking anything away from it. And it was real cool to sort of be a part of that history-making event as well. That being my first one too, which is wild. And that was my first time competing in front of the no crowd.
Right.
My first ever time, because last time I was out there in the ring in front of people was the NXT Appreciation Night. And apart from that, I was doing backstage stuff up until my Mania match.
Wow.
So it was insane. I remember I was getting ready to go out for my entrance, and my music started playing, and they shoved me out there. They're like, yeah, you can't walk, wait for your cue. You have to go out straight away because there's no crowd. And I was like, what do you mean? So I just started pacing on the stage, and I'm waiting for my cue to do my stomp. Yeah. It was so awkward.
Stop now. Okay.
Legit. I was like, I don't know what to do. The stage is this big.
What did you say? It's your first WrestleMania. It's nobody, and then you also have to just assume people are gonna be reacting to this.
I don't know what they like, and also I'm not from Raw or SmackDown, so they don't really know who I am. Some of them, so I'm like,
it's a lot of confidence to just be I'm sure they're happy to see me.
Yeah. I hope they're cheering for me.
Probably, I'm the good guy. And then you go a year later. You got a big moment at WrestleMania with the half stadium.
Yes.
So it's almost like baby steps getting you to this place where and I feel like you've gotten to a place with Liv where there's so much fan momentum behind both of you. So many fans just want to see, I think, the best for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you feel that when you are kind of out there?
Yeah. And that's all I've seen on social media too. But I definitely feel it. As soon as we walk out there, they can see the chemistry, and they see that we get along and we have fun together. And I think it makes everyone else enjoy their time as well, knowing that we're out there having a ball and having fun. And I think the best part is the parts that people don't get to see that watch it on TV, where in the ad breaks, if we do our entrance before the ad break, we're out there having fun.
Yeah.
And it's what the crowd get to see that are there live in attendance. And sometimes they do the DX cam, and we'll be in the ring just doing the sucker and just mucking around the whole time. But it's cool because then they get to see us having fun, and then they're into it more, and then they film it and they document it, they put it on social media, and people see that, and they get to learn and know us on a different level as well, which is super cool. But yeah, the chemistry is definitely there with Liv and I.
And with all this stuff going on, you're so busy, you're doing all these interviews, and you're keeping your shoulders massive.
I'm very wide.
Shoulders are incredible. There are people, I've talked to people in weightlifting gyms specifically about you, and they're like, holy, and then you turn around and you're back and everything, and they're like, how?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a genetic thing.
It's awesome.
I do work hard too, but it's ridiculous at this point.
It's insane.
I don't know what I'm doing. I did shoulders yesterday, and it was the crappiest workout.
And they just responded.
My arms they grow. My stomach doesn't do anything. My legs don't do anything. But my upper body, man, just straight away, I pinky lift a weight, and I'm like, let's go.
And I think that's the secret too that a lot of people don't know about weightlifting. A lot of people will try to get big biceps or whatever, but you got big shoulders, man.
You don't need anything else.
As long as you're good from here up, you're
back
good.
and shoulders, bro. It's the number one.
That's the lesson. Back and shoulders,
back
bro.
And shoulders.
It's the number one. And you heard it from somebody who's got a back and shoulders.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley.
Jesus.
I hope you put a championship title on that shoulder.
I can't. It doesn't fit around. I've tried to do the whole clip thing and it doesn't work. I'm too wide.
I guess I just wear it around my waist. My shoulders are too big.
That's incredible. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And on Wrestlemania. Thank you, Rhea.
No worries. Thanks, mate.